Voter participation in our state could reach an all-time high this election. Arizona election officials reporting more than 1 million early ballots that have already been cast. It's also more than the total number of ballots cast in each of the past two primary elections. So joining us right now is Secretary of State Katie Hobbs, and good morning. For you, I would imagine it's a very exciting day, but also very nerve-wracking considering the record returns, also during a pandemic, and also the rumors circulating about voter fraud.
Well, we've been working for months with election officials across the state, knowing that we would be in this pandemic, to plan and prepare for today so that it's not a nerve-wracking day. I'm confident that that voters today are going to have a safe experience, and we have been focused since day one on voting security, and I know that our elections are safe, whether in person or voting by mail.
And leading up to the election season, the state dropped $9 million from the CARES Act into the election season. Where exactly does that money go?
We have that money allocated for direct grants to the counties for specific expenses they have. We purchased a lot of equipment, masks, gloves, pens, statewide to distribute to the counties. And we've invested a good amount into increasing early voting options, especially in rural areas and tribal areas, and in public education.
President Donald Trump has been pushing that mail-in ballots equate to voter fraud, and also yesterday mentioned something about the post office not being able to handle this November presidential election. Before I get your response, let's listen in to what exactly he said.
The post office for many, many years has been, run in a fashion that hasn't been great workers and everything, but they have old equipment, very old equipment. And I don't think the post office is prepared for a thing like this.
Do you agree with that?
Well, the post office is a federal agency. And so, I don't think it's a coincidence that the president's trying to undermine voting by mail and undermine the post office at the same time. But that is why in Arizona, we have a lot of options for voters to return their ballots. You can return it by mail, and that has been an option that's worked in Arizona, but you can also drop it at several secure ballot drop boxes throughout the state, located in the counties, or at any polling location, either early, and then obviously today on election day, voters can take their ballots to any polling place in their county.
With the pandemic likely to extend into November during the presidential election, what's your message to the public most importantly?
Make sure that when you go to vote that you're prepared, that you know the information you need to vote, your ID, you know where you're going, wear a mask, bring a pen. We have all that information at arizona.vote. We want to make sure that you're able to vote and participate safely in this election.
All right, we thank you very much for taking the time this morning, and we wish you good luck in this election season.
Thank you.